The Springbok Experience is the South African Rugby Union's tribute to South African rugby and the Springboks since the Boks first played in 1891 and since rugby first arrived in South Africa in 1862. It's a modern, world-class interactive museum which really showcases South Africa's passion for the game, the success and some of the low moments of South African rugby, all set in a fantastic environment here at the V&A waterfront in Cape Town. We believe that South African rugby is a subject of enormous passion for South Africans, and people have a hunger to relate to the team and relate to the history of the game and to get close to it. So we thought we really had to make something available to them that they could then interact with on a daily basis. What we also have is a Springbok trial zone. We realised that children are also frightened of museums and we wanted to engage them. So what we have is what we call the Springbok trials, and this is your chance to test yourself against Springbok. And we want them to go away feeling proud of the history of South African rugby. We want them to go away feeling that rugby is a game for all South Africans, played by all South Africans over the years, and walk away from here saying, yeah, that was really something special. Just around the corner here we've got a statue of Nelson Mandela handing the trophy over to Francois Pienaar, one of the greatest moments in 20th century political history anywhere. So we want to bring our foreign visitors closer to that story as well. Museums traditionally are seen as being very static, very dusty, lots of display cases with lots of old jerseys and old blazers and lots of old boots, but rugby is a game of passion and movement. And what we wanted to do in this design is to bring that passion and movement into the museum and into life. So the first thing you experience is voices, you experience audio, you see match footage, you see stories of old players but told in an interactive digital way with old photographs and touchscreen technology. So immediately that passion and movement and excitement that the sport, that all sport is and that rugby particularly is brought to life in the way that it's being realised. I think what we're hoping the Springbok Experience will achieve is that it becomes a landmark on the landscape not only of rugby but of tourism in Cape Town and South Africa, and that in years to come anybody comes to Cape Town, they not only have to go to Robben Island, they not only have to climb Table Mountain, but they have to come and see the story of South Africa through rugby at the Springbok Experience.